What's up, beautiful people? How you guys doing today? Beautiful day. Been thinking about you guys a lot. Hope you can hear some of that. You guys are thinking, Alex, where are you? In the GTA? The Grand Theft Auto? No. I'm in the Greater Toronto area. Same thing, pretty much. But yeah, here we are, guys. We're not in the car. We're in the room. Welcome to the first Room cast. We're casting from the room. Solo casting again this week. I had a guest lined up. Good friend of mine, great guy, very interesting dude, and I kind of just chose to spend time with my special angel, my sweet angel instead. We'll get there. We'll have the guest. He's coming on. Hopefully next week we'll see him. You can't knock a guy for spending time with his sweet, sweet angel. I mean, what else are we doing other than spending time with our sweet angels in life? If you guys aren't spending time with your sweet angels, you better start, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? You know, finding that sweet, sweet angel to spend time with. That's what you really want in life. And if you got it, kudos, brother. Cheers. Today we have some Bush. Not sponsored by Bush, but I sponsor them, if you know what I mean. Cheers. To all my Canadian brothers and sisters, cheers. And to the rest of the world, cheers. Thank you very much. Welcome back to the Alex Dotto Show. Episode 5. Happy to be alive. There you go. Thank the Lord Almighty. Guys, I hope you're having a chance to get out there. I don't know where you guys are, but for me, it's kind of fall right now. Autumn, if you will. Beautiful, beautiful, wonderful, fantastic, very festive. The leaves are changing colors, the temperature's dropping, a little sweater weather. You're getting all cozy, go for a little walk, stay present. That's important too, and you cherish those people and those things that bring you back to the present moment, because so much of my time is spent somewhere else. I feel we all want to be somewhere else, want to be doing more than what we're doing, and we're all thinking and projecting somewhere else. But bring it back right here, right now. Because that's all we have, guys. That's all we have, What you do with right now is all you can do. Gotta be here. Gotta be now. In the room, the first ever room cast, that's what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing today. I'm really happy about this. And do this stuff, guys. We've been over this. You gotta do the stuff that makes you happy, right? This makes me happy. I hope listening to this makes you guys happy. I hope having a little Bush makes you happy. It's a beautiful Canadian beer for those of you unfamiliar with it. And maybe later we're gonna make some burritos. Ooh, it's important to get that protein. You guys need more protein in your life, like you gotta eat protein. It's very cliche, but we need it. Guys, we need it. We're getting older. We need to keep these muscles strong. Otherwise, what are we doing? What are we doing otherwise? So, get that protein in. I'm gonna make some burritos. My favorite recipe. Guys, you don't like cooking, you should try cooking. I got a beautiful steel pan. stainless steel, got a bunch of ground beef, got a bunch of taco seasoning. What you know about that taco seasoning? You need that stuff. It's beautiful. Old El Paso, I recommend. Beautiful. Fire it up, man. Fire it up. Make a whole bunch of meat, bunch of protein, bunch of burritos, whenever you need it. It's there. It's ready. You're ready. You're fueled. You're fired up. Gotta keep it pushing, keep it going. Whatever it takes, you gotta just get her done. And what better way than with a nice, beautiful burrito. You're enjoying it, you're having it in the moment, and it's fueling you to get the things done that you need to do to spend time with your sweet, sweet, precious angel. Otherwise, what are we doing? Life is, it's pretty simple. We complicate it. I've been thinking a lot about how I complicate my life, trying to better things all the time, maybe this will help, maybe that'll help. I came across an audio book. It's called Become What You Are by Alan Watts. If you guys aren't familiar with Alan Watts, he's like a philosopher guy, British American, sort of Zen Buddhist Western thinking. He kind of combines the two, and pretty cool book. Something I saw it on Spotify. Something drew me to it. Trying to get into audiobooks and listening and stuff. Yeah. I can't even begin to explain those kind of concepts, but Zen and peace, those are all things I'd like to feel. I'd like everybody to feel and find our way towards that kind of stuff. I recommend to anybody who wants to listen to it, and I was working at the time, so I was kind of listening and working, but something I took away from it was just doing and not really thinking, which kind of ties into this for me. I sit down and I just do this. I don't really think about it or think about what I'm going to say here, what I'm really, maybe a little bit, but I kind of just do this, I don't really watch it before I post it. I kind of just, here it is, here I am, thank you. Here we are, right? Have a little bush, sit back, enjoy. I'd like to think you guys are listening to this, you're just trying to pass the time. Trying to keep things light. Maybe you're having a meal. Maybe you're hanging out. And I'm happy that you're hanging out. And I'm happy that we're hanging out. But yeah, if we're not bettering ourselves, what are we doing? Then we all just want to be better at the end of the day. Because things could always be better, couldn't they? They could always be worse too. That was another part of the book, was the duality of things, there's no ups without the downs, but you gotta kind of take them both. You can't just be like, oh my God, the downs are here, when I really want the ups in life, Kind of gotta take it all, live fully, take all that life and live it. I like that. I'm trying to do some more of that, living living that life. Drinking that bush. Beautiful, beautiful day for a bush. I like to call it, I'm having a drink and a think, because sometimes you like to sit down and think while you're having a drink. And you ponder life and all of its intricacies, kind of where you find yourself on the board and where you want to be on the board. I'll be honest, guys, I'm happy with where I am on the board. I'm happy. But you want to keep pushing. Be on a better side of the board. Better board. There's always better board to be pushing to, you know. Slowly. I think we're getting there. I hope you guys feel the same way, you know, on your boards, respective boards. I hope you guys are there. You know, I think we all really know what it is that we need to do as well to improve our boards, you know. I know I do. A lot of stuff that I think about bettering my board. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna better that board. And I hope you guys better your boards too. I hope you butter your boards. I hope you better your boards. Whatever happens. It's your board, you know? And hey, isn't that the beauty of life? If I said, oh, this is your board, this is everything that's gonna happen, that's boring. Now I'm bored of my board. I know what's up, I know what's going on. Okay, this is stupid. But I have all this potential ahead of me because I don't know what's gonna happen. And sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. You guys know how it is. Gotta try and better your board, whatever you can do, you know, little bits here and there. And we gotta do that as best we can, I think, you know. I'll tell you, sometimes I find it can be difficult to be honest with ourselves about what it is exactly that's holding us back from really feeling peace with ourselves, you know, peace with where we want to be and kind of what we want to be doing and who we want to be, sort of thing, you know. At least knowing who we don't want to be. That's easy, but yeah, sometimes it can be hard to be honest with ourselves. But I think it's worth trying. I think we should all try, you know. Take that time off. Take that afternoon, take that evening, take that night. You know, go to bed early. Just lie there and think about it. Think about what do we need to do to feel better, to feel peaceful, you know, to be good, to be nice, to be better people. People are afraid to be nice, I think, and I understand they don't want to be taken advantage of, but being kind, you know, that's a strong thing to do, is to be kind to people. I think that's a very strong thing to do, because why else would we want to be stronger if not to lift other people up instead of holding them down, you know? I do think that's worth being strong. And I hope you guys are still with me here. I know things are getting serious now, but Listen, we're just having fun. We're taking it easy. We're having a bush. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Beautiful, beautiful September evening. Wake me up when it ends, because it's gonna end, and I feel like taking a nap. It was a busy summer, hot summer. I'm really happy. Things are cooling down. Colors, beautiful fall colors. We're gonna have some Thanksgiving action. That's always nice. That's always good. Entertainment farms, those are big. Those are very big. If you guys ever have a chance to go to an entertainment farm, highly recommend. They're entertaining. They're farms. What else can I say, really? You go pick some pumpkins, you go on a tractor ride, you go feed the animals, you go jump around in the hay. Beautiful day. Bring your sweet angels, whatever, your family. Go have a good time. Go wear a sweater vest, you know what I'm saying? Get some jeans on, little boots. Shit. Feeling like a cowboy out there. Get some chewing tobacco. You don't even chew tobacco, but you are tonight, boy, because we're out on the entertainment farm. Looking forward to some of that. Gonna be doing some of that soon. Yeah, man. Really good. Really enjoying things lately. You gotta make the most of it, Gotta make the most of it. Time flies, buddy, when you're having fun. And having a lot of fun, I will say. Went to the gym earlier. Guys, go to the gym. Go to the gym, guys. Even if it's once a week, who cares? Just go to the gym, whatever. Do whatever you want in there too. Have fun in there, right? Have fun in there. Otherwise, why are we going? Why are we doing anything? Have fun, man. Oh, discipline's great. Yeah, it's great. But have some fun. Go to the gym, have some fun. I went to the gym today. I just had fun. I just did whatever I wanted to do, A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh, how you doing, right? That's how you gotta do it. And then you gotta take it easy sometimes, but hey, been going to the gym for a long time now, and these days I when I do get there, oh, I hope you guys can hear that. That's some motorcycle action happening out there. Vroom, vroom. Yeah, these guys like to rip it out here. Vroom, 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 vroom. Vroom, vroom. In my room. Anyways, yeah, just went to the gym today. Happy to be there. And you know what? It always makes me feel better. Always puts me in a better mood. You do something hard, you lift some heavy stuff. You feel like you're in a better mood, A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I also felt grateful. Sometimes I know we feel like we're stuck in whatever we're doing in life, but try and be grateful too, I'm grateful I have a job, for example. Not everyone does. Not everyone does have a job or an opportunity to make money for themselves or a living for themselves, I know it's so easy for us to say, oh, do this, do that, do this, do that, but, we can't all make it in life, right? And even having a job is something as simple as that. A lot of people will be fortunate to have. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the people in my life and for the things I have. And going to the gym made me grateful today. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the opportunity to do this with you guys. I'm feeling getting in my groove a little bit more. Being honest with myself, That's all we can do. We might be able to have a little bush too. Cheers, guys. I highly recommend. Thank you very much for enjoying these with me. this beautiful evening with me. I hope this reaches you very well in the universe, wherever you find yourself. We will have more guests soon. Other than that, welcome to the Vroom cast. Here we are, first one. It was fun. And probably going to be some more of these. Car casts are fun too, but hey, we're going to figure it out. And I'm going to bring people who I love on this podcast and who I think are great people who I'd like for you guys to meet as well. I'd like for you guys to see all of this is just me. I appreciate you guys. It's been fun. It's been another beautiful week, and I'm looking forward to the next one, guys. Take care of yourself. Enjoy your life. You already know what it is. Take care. Peace.